Hey look, I can go right around here, right back to the gas station. The things you do for motovlogs. Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Each Adventure channel. My name is Josh. And, how's it going? How you guys doing? This is another trip out to the Flying Monkey, super far away, way out here Wednesday rides. And, I was waiting to get on this road because I always have to leave in like the middle of commute time, and, you know, there's cars and traffic and all that kind of stuff, and that kind of stuff is not very interesting. So I'm out here, I don't know where I'm at. But I'm headed out to Anza. This is Wilson Valley Road, and we're gonna do a little moto vlog. I got tagged to do the 3x3 challenge by Mr. Nick from Till Death Do Us Sport. Till Death Do Us Sport. So if you guys aren't familiar with the 3x3 challenge, basically a moto vlogger tags you, and you have to say 3 things about yourself that your audience might not know, and then tag 3 other motovloggers to do the same challenge. So, I guess I'll start with things that you guys might not know about me. This one was actually kind of hard because I'm pretty open on the channel. I've talked about quite a bit when it comes to my past and, you know, just kind of my thoughts and feelings on stuff. So anyway, so the first thing, and this one's kind of strange and kind of random actually, but so the first thing is that I'm actually related to Stonewall Jackson. Stonewall Jackson, if you guys don't know, was a general in the Confederate Army, you know, back in the 1800s during the Civil War. And the only reason I know this, and it's not because of like Ancestry.com or anything like that, the reason that I know this is because I had to do a project on it when I was in 6th grade. And my grandma on my dad's side, which is, it's strange to call her that because we always called her Nanny, but her family was from the South, and they kept a lot of stuff that was important, historical pieces of information and stuff like that. So there were letters and different things dating back like to the 1800s that she had that we were actually able to use for the project. So this was 6th grade, so I don't really remember a lot about it, but it turns out that the guy's like my great uncle. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if it's politically correct to, you know, even admit that these days because of, you know, all the stupidness that goes on. But, yeah, so I'm related to Stonewall Jackson. So that is interesting fact number 1 that you might not know about me. Number 2, this one I probably mentioned on the channel before, but I used to skateboard a lot. Back in high school, probably the end of junior high, heading into high school, that's basically all I did, and maybe for about a few years after high school. I never really got good, you know, by what most people would consider, you know, most people that do skateboard, what a standard of good would be. But, you know, that was kind of my, like, go-to, like, release, like, I don't have to think about anything, I'm just having fun. Almost like how motorcycles are, well, exactly how motorcycles are for me now. Almost like a therapy. And you know, I've never been really into sports. You know, and I had an interest in hockey for a while when I was a kid, but sports have never really interested me, like team sports and stuff like that. They're just not, I don't know, like I think, I definitely think there's things to be learned from team sports, don't get me wrong. But you know what, to be honest, like I think there's even more value in doing something where you're pushing yourself and you don't really have to rely on other people, you know, to see what your outcome is. And like baseball is like a good example, right? Like you can have a team full of all-stars and they're like really good. Well, you know, if the pitcher's having a bad day, then you're still going to lose the game, you know. And so, you know, I mean, who are you going to blame? You know, I mean, everybody obviously blames the guy that has the bad day, you know, for the whole team's loss. And you know, I get how that can be valuable, you know, in terms of life lessons and stuff like that, but you know, I've always been kind of the mindset that you know, you're responsible for your own life and you're responsible for your own choices. And you know, I think individual sports you know, where you're trying to learn something on your own, you know, I feel like there's a greater value there. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? So skateboarding was that for me. So actually during my skateboarding days is when I really started getting into video. We started making skate videos and stuff like that. And so I'm going to actually play you a clip that I had to do for a school project in college. And this specific video has a very funny story. I was always a procrastinator, so I did everything last minute. And so I was trying to get this video done for a presentation that was due the next day. And I was having such a hard time like with the editing, and I think my computer was like crashing, and you know, the burning the CD, like, because back in that day you had to actually burn CDs, there was no flash drives. So trying to burn it to a CD was like, it was just being like, everything that could have gone wrong like went wrong. So I was so pissed off that I ended up like giving the file name like a really derogatory file name, and that's what got burnt to the CD, and I didn't have any more CDs, so I couldn't redo it. And so I had to go give the presentation and basically open this file with like a really bad, like, offensive, I mean by these days I guess offensive name, and it was good. I got a laugh out of the classroom for that one. But yeah, so here's that clip now. It's not very long, so here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that late 90s, early 2000s skateboarding scene video. You can tell by my choice of clothes that I used to wear things very baggy. So anyways, moving on to the third thing that you guys may not know about me. This one I don't think I've mentioned on the channel, but a lot of my friends know. I used to be in a band. So like Mr. Tell Death to a Sport, I'm a huge fan of music. It's one of those things that's kept me kind of grounded over the years. It's one of those things that will like instantly change my mood. You know, I have a huge passion for music, and it's kind of a bummer because I don't practice music anymore, and I'd really like to. It's something I'd like to get back into. It's just, you know, like doing this motorcycle stuff, my time is so limited. But if I could bring one thing back into my life from my past, that would definitely be it. But anyways, I was in a band called A Moment Spent, and so we were kind of a hybrid of a lot of kind of like the post-hardcore, like alternative pop-punk bands of like the early 2000s. And you know, we went all in on it. We played a few local shows. We went in and recorded some demos slash EPs, and for the longest time those songs kind of lived in old burnt CDs. And you know, if you were a friend or family member of mine, there was a good chance that you had one. Oh, I didn't mention this, but I sang in the band and played piano. And so a lot of influences were like, it was really heavy on like Taking Back Sunday and Something Corporate and stuff like that. So, but just recently, our guitar player figured out how to actually get our music up onto the streaming services. So now you can actually listen to the music on like Spotify and Apple Music, and I think even Amazon. So that's pretty cool. So I'll include a link to that down in the description if you guys are interested in checking that out. And it's a lot more windy than I thought it'd be. Yep. And it's going to be a cold one. Man, I was hoping to get this vlog done before I hit the highway. So, because I know the wind noise can get pretty bad. I'm hoping it's not too bad for you guys. Man, this is far. So yeah, so those are the three things that you guys probably did not know about me, unless you know me personally. Yeah. So the second part of the 3x3 challenge is to tag 3 other motovloggers that you want to do the challenge. Or 3 other channels, I guess. I don't know. I guess it could be anybody, right? Oh, motocross. Alright, so the next part of the 3x3 challenge is to tag 3 other motovloggers, or I guess 3 other channels. I guess it could be anybody, right? But for the purposes of this challenge, I guess we'll keep it to motovloggers. Sorry, it's getting cold. It's getting hard to think. Okay, so let's see. The first person I want to call out is going to be an oldie but a goodie. Mr. AZ Desert Dog, you are chosen for the 3x3 challenge. If you guys don't know AZ Desert Dog, he rides a Triumph Tiger and a WR450 out in Arizona and does a lot of cool trips and stuff. Has a lot of useful information when it comes to the places that he's riding, so good stuff. Check him out if you haven't done that already. So the second person that I'm going to tag in this little challenge, because Everride cheated and tagged more than 3 people, I'm also going to tag Gabe from the Frickin' Gym channel, or I guess Torture Test Magazine now. So Gabe hasn't done motovlogging in a while, but one of the things that kind of made me really want to start doing motovlogs and taking like adventure trips and stuff was his series that kind of documented his solo trip through Death Valley, basically from Vegas to Death Valley and back. And I was like, man, this is cool. So I always appreciated kind of like the humor, kind of like that dry humor, kind of sarcastic, like just, he always has like a load of information, and you know, I've always enjoyed the videos, and I'm kind of bummed he doesn't do the vlogging anymore, but the Torture Test Magazine video was pretty awesome, and I just hope he continues to make videos. So go check him out if you haven't done that. And the third person that I want to tag in this challenge is, I'm going to reach here a little bit, and I'm actually going to tag Baker X Derek. This is probably a long shot. I seriously doubt that he'll do it, but I'm tagging him specifically because I want to say his videos, his DR200 videos, were like the first motovlogging videos that I ever saw. After I bought the CRF 250L, I hated it. Like, I didn't like how tall it was, I didn't like how the power delivery was, I didn't like how horrible it was, like off-road. Like, you know, it wasn't until I changed the gearing and learned a little bit about the bike that I started to appreciate it. But I seriously was going to trade it in for like a DR200. So I started looking around for DR200 information, and I found this, you know, these videos of this guy riding a DR200 through San Bernardino. It's definitely not for kids. I know I have some younger people in the audience, but if you're older and you kind of appreciate some raunchy humor, go check out Baker X Derek. I saw recently he's been riding dirt bikes and stuff with Suburban Delinquent, so I haven't checked those out yet. But anyways, I'm going to tag Baker X Derek and see if I can get him to do it. He doesn't follow my channel, but I do. We follow each other on Instagram, so let's see if we can make that happen. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for now. So I think this one's getting kind of long. I'm going to get gas, and then I got to make a U-turn and meet the guys back at that Mexican food place, and then we're going to head up Thomas Mountain in the dark. I'm sure there's going to be a video for that, so if you like that kind of stuff, or if you like this, or if you like anything related to dual sport and adventure motorcycling, and you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. I gotta ride around the parking lot in a minute just to finish this one up. But yeah, so anyways guys, if you like what you saw, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you think. Leave a comment, subscribe for some more good stuff. Hey, there's some dirt here. That's cool. But anyways guys, as always, be sure to have fun, take care, and ride safe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, be sure to get out there and have adventures of your own. And I will see you guys next time. Later. Hey look, I can go right around here, right back to the gas station. The things you do for motovlogs. Alright guys, see ya.